The bodies of 5 women have been found outside in neighborhoods near North Main Street in Dayton since June 2017, including 3 declared to be homicides. Tavia Driscoll knew the day would come when she would be told her drug-addicted youngest daughter was dead, but it still came as a shock when Kathleen Driscoll became the 5th woman found dead under mysterious circumstances in one of the neighborhoods along North Main Street in Dayton. On January 12th, a woman discovered the 31-year-old Dayton woman's body lying in the bushes of a vacant lot at 39 Ernst Ave. She was wrapped in blue fabric and bound with black tape. She died of multiple drug intoxication, with toxicology results showing a deadly mix of fentanyl, morphine, cocaine, methamphetamine, and alcohol, according to Montgomery County Coroner Dr. Kent Harshbarger. On September 15th of that year, just 3 blocks from where Kathleen Driscoll was dumped, police found the nude body of Deanna Prendergast, 39, of Dayton. She lay under a discarded door in the backyard of a dilapidated vacant duplex at 1517 East Hudson Ave. Harshbarger said her body bore the signs of strangulation, but was too decomposed for him to determine a cause of death. She had the opiate fentanyl in her system. Her family believes she was murdered. All in all, there were 5 women. Jasmine Wadsworth, 39, of Huber Heights, was found shot to death in an alley behind an abandoned home at 24 West Norman Ave on June 21, 2017. Less than a week later, Amanda Fella, 34, of Miamisburg, was found shot to death in an alley next to an apartment building at 316 Superior Ave on July 27, 2017. On September 15, 2017, the badly decomposed body of Deanna Prendergast, 39, of Kettering, was found concealed underneath a discarded wooden door behind an abandoned garage at a vacant duplex located at 1517 East Hudson Ave. 2 steak knives and a phone were found near the body. Crystal Garcia, 30, of Dayton, was found shot to death in the backyard of an abandoned home at 22 West Hudson Ave on September 25, 2017. The body of Kathleen Driscoll, 31, of Dayton, was found dumped along a fence line at a vacant lot at 35 Ernst Ave on January 12, 2018. She had died of a drug overdose, and her body was wrapped in a blue sheet that was sealed with duct tape. Some believe her case may not be able to be linked to the other cases, but I'm going to include it because of the timeline here. Is this a predator? Is this a coincidence? Coming from other areas to an area of drug use, bad things are going to happen if you go there long enough, Montgomery County Coroner Dr. Kent Harshbarger said. Is it a coincidence that they all come from different areas and wind up near each other, all with drugs on board? All of them are potentially foul play. Drug dealers and prostitutes openly ply their trades in what neighborhood activist Lynn Lamance calls a red light district. Due to the area being very vacant, there simply aren't eyes to see everything, and when you look around, it looks as if no one cares. I just wish the area was not a dumping ground for junk tires or women. Jasmine Wadsworth of Huber Heights, the first victim, came to party in the alley just off North Main and was seen by a witness smoking crack cocaine just 29 minutes before she was shot 6 times. Police have made no arrests in the killing of the 39-year-old mother of 3. The shooting deaths of Crystal Garcia, 30, of Dayton, and Amanda Fella, 34, of Miamisburg, are also unsolved. Fella, who left behind 2 sons, was found July 27th in an alley beside an apartment building at 316 Superior Ave, a bullet wound in her head. The location is about a mile from where the other women were found. Garcia was discovered September 25th, an estimated 13 days after she had died. She was shot once in the head and dumped in the backyard of a vacant house at 22 West Hudson Ave. Both Fella and Garcia had cocaine in their systems, according to the coroner. The area where the nude body of Deanna Prendergast was found was on East Hudson Ave, and it's just up the street from where Garcia was found 10 days later. Hirschberger said Prendergast, the mother of 3, had fentanyl in her body and signs of strangulation but was too decomposed to determine the cause of death. He believes she died September 11th, a day before he estimates Garcia died. Deanna's younger sister doesn't believe she died from an overdose. We definitely think she was murdered, 100%. Yes, she was part of the drug problem in Dayton, but we know the human being she was before that. We want some sort of justice done. Cause of death for the 5th woman, Kathleen Driscoll, 31, of Dayton, will likely be declared an overdose, Hirschberger said. She had drugs in her body and a history of arrests and convictions for drugs, soliciting, and robbery. She was found January 12th of 2018, wrapped in blue fabric, bound in black tape, and dumped in the bushes of a vacant lot. The location is just 3 blocks from where Prendergast was found. You can't wrap yourself up like that, said Jordan Gonzalez, whose wife discovered Driscoll's body in the vacant lot next to their home. You get these thoughts going through your head. Serial killer, murderer. I know what kind of neighborhood we live in. Montgomery County Sheriff Phil Plummer, whose Range Drug Task Force is active in the area, believes the deaths of the women are all tied into the drug trade and prostitution that occur in the area along North Main Street. On February 14th of 2017, or 2018, it doesn't say, the task force raided 26 West Hudson, next door to where Garcia was found, and 72 West Hudson is just down the block. Crack and powder cocaine, fentanyl, marijuana, and U.S. currency were confiscated and 7 people arrested. Plummer said key players have been identified and authorities from multiple agencies are working to bring them down. So it's all part of this one group of people on Main Street. And as soon as we get that group taken out, things will get better on Main Street. Gonzalez isn't going to wait for that to happen. He said his family will move when their lease is up. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. So this is a story that you can barely find. It was published, I guess, in 2018. It's the only story you'll find, as far as I'm aware, on these murdered women in Dayton. And I've said in other videos, I live in Dayton. So I try to keep up on things in the area, but I never heard about this. And you'd think, living right here in the city, this is something you would hear about because that's pretty significant, and we never heard about it. It's scary because to me it does seem like a serial killer. Yeah, it may not be your typical serial killer that just goes out and kills whoever. I believe these women were targeted because of the activities they were involved in. They were in drugs, and some were in prostitution, and they were definitely involved with the wrong kind of people. That doesn't mean they deserve to die, of course, and to be dumped off like trash. And the back of abandoned houses, which we do have a lot of around here. They've, over the years, tried to, work on that and get rid of some of these abandoned homes, but we still have a lot of them. And just like any place, there's a lot of drugs here. especially in the city. But I can't shake the feeling that this was something more than a coincidence. You've got these 5 women found within like 11 months of each other, all within a similar area, and I'll, have that picture up that shows where these bodies were found so you can see for yourself. And it bothers me that they only did one story on it. That's it. They never released any more information. And if I had to guess, they probably didn't do much more work on the case. Because, these people, they're not important. They're drug users. They're not so good people. They're expendable. I mean, not really, but in the eyes of society, they're not important. But in all honesty, they're people. They have families. The families want answers. These people are important to them. And they should be important to this city because they are part of our community. So I would really love to see more information on this case. And I am going to try to look into this further and maybe even get a hold of the police and just find out what happened in the case, and are they still working it, and what do they think, is going on here. Is this like a serial killer that we all need to be afraid of, and they're running around, they're active, and they're killing everybody? No, it's not anything like that. But I do believe that this was probably the same person or group of people who did this to all of these women. And these women do deserve justice. So we're going to look into this further, see what we can find out. But I'd really like to have your opinion on it. Do you think this is a coincidence? Do you think these deaths are strictly, from drugs, and it just, during that year span, this happened? There wasn't anything more to it. Nobody else is involved. I mean, clearly people were involved because bodies were wrapped up and things like that after death. But do you think those people were just witnesses to a drug overdose? Or do you think they had a hand in this? Was it murder? What's going on here? I would like to get your opinions, and I would like to find out more about this, and just kind of look into this a little more, because it has been a while now. 5-6 years. So there should be more information out there on this. So that's it for now, guys. I just wanted to do a quick video and just kind of give you guys a little insight here to what I've been kind of researching and looking into. So take care, and as always, like, share, subscribe so you can be notified of future content. Thanks.